Hi everybody, this is Angie from Tourangie.com and I'm in Rock, West Virginia, about to take a left just up here. This is Black Oak Road. I've had a request for this video in the past. They wanted to see Black Oak Road, and it is a long road. Basically, it's from Rock to Princeton. Brings you out on Route 19, and I'm starting in Rock. But the thing with this road is that it takes me 25 minutes to drive it. So this is going to be in two parts. I'm going to split this video up into two parts. And we're going to talk about West Virginia history and random other facts. I don't really have a specific story to tell. So we're going to split this up into two videos. And this is the first part of Black Oak Road. Like I said, it's coming from Rock and heading east towards Princeton. You can tell that this is a curvy road. This is one of those good old West Virginia roads, a one lane curvy. You got to drive slow up the mountain. This mountain's pretty steep in places, so it's a good road to drive if you're wanting a good country road, typical West Virginia road. This is definitely the road for you. So right now we're just going to talk a little bit about some of the West Virginia symbols. So first off, the West Virginia flag. It was adopted into the acts of legislation in 1905. So it was February 24th of 1905, and that's when the flag became the West Virginia flag. I'm sure you all have seen it. I'm not going to post a picture up here or anything, but that's when it came into place, was in 1905. So the next thing we're going to talk about are state songs. Did you know that there are 4 state songs? The first one is The West Virginia Hills by Miss Ellen Keene and H.E. Ingle. And it was adopted in 1947. The next one was in 1961, and that was West Virginia, My Home Sweet Home by Julian J. Hearn Jr. And then the next one was This Is My West Virginia by Iris Bell. It was adopted in, I believe it's about the same time, 1961. Yes. And then finally, the one that everybody recognizes, and it's even on TV all the time for commercials and different things, Take Me Home Country Roads. It actually wasn't put in place until 2014 as one of West Virginia's songs. So, but I think it's funny right now that there's a commercial for Take Me Home Country Roads, and it's about buying a house somewhere. I forget what company it's for, but the commercial's on TV. I think it was actually on at the Super Bowl. So there are 4 West Virginia songs, in case you didn't know. Okay, the state flower is the rhododendron, and it became the state flower on January 23rd on 1903. The state fruit is the golden delicious apple, and it became the state fruit on February 20th in 1995. And the last one I want to talk about is the state insect. Who knew that there was a such thing as a state insect? Well, it happened on 2002, and it is the bumblebee, or the honeybee. Sorry, I said bumblebee at first. It's the honeybee. So it came into become a resolution on in 2002. So there, have some random facts on West Virginia right there. So one thing that totally shocked me when driving this road is I didn't see an ATV. These roads in West Virginia that look like this are notorious for having ATVs riding on them. And that's fine. But it really surprised me because back on the right, back there, was a road cut off to the right and has cabins. It's Black Oak ATV Resort. There's cabins. And this is like prime area for ATVs. It's located close to 4 major trails in the Hatfield-McCoy system. And there's some cabins back there. They can help you like rent ATVs if you don't have one yourself. So I was really shocked when driving this road I didn't see an ATV riding it too. Well, as we're continuing on, you can tell that this road is actually, just by looking at it, it looks in really good condition. You know, it's not old pavement. I guess the road crews have repaved this more recently. I would assume so because it looks in really, really good condition. Just from my perspective on an old country road, I was expecting to see tons of, craters and just a messy, messy road because a lot of these roads do become messy after a little bit. Especially we're going up and down the hills, the erosion from the sides of the roads. And another thing I wanted to point out, which I'll talk about it a little bit more in the next video, but I'll talk about it now. There was a flood back in February of 2025, and when I was doing my research to do this road, I looked at some Google Maps and different things because I was not familiar with the road, and I knew it was a one-lane road. But this flood actually damaged the road, and it's going to be shown in the second part of the video. If I had known the road was damaged, I probably wouldn't come this way, just because I wouldn't want to risk my car or risk myself or risk damaging the road anymore. But of course, I made it through it just perfectly fine. It'll be on the next video, and honestly, in the video itself, you can't tell that it's as bad as it really is. But you do have to kind of move around it and go gently. If I didn't, I would have busted a tire or ripped off the front end of my car. It's a really bad spot, but you'll see it in the second part of this video. But as for the rest of the road, I was very impressed on how well it is maintained. It's easy for these roads with the erosion and the rains. When doing the research afterwards, after filming this, I had seen several news articles in the past, like 2012, 2020, 1990s sometime, talking about how parts of this road have given way and flooded due to flooding in the past and different things, making it unpassable at some parts. So I would hate to live right up here and can't get to Princeton. I'd have to go to Rock and circle around. That would be pretty rough. That would be pretty rough to do. So I'm sure some people up here have had to do that before. But for my eyes, for what it looks like now, except for that one section that you'll see in the next video that comes out, the part 2, this road looks to be in really good condition. It's so easy for roads to get craters and different things in them just due to rain even. Have a cold, like have it be really cold outside, there'll be a rain, water gets in the cracks in the road, then the water will freeze and expand, and then just their average, normal, everyday wear on a road will just cause these huge craters to pop out. So I was really impressed with this road not being full of craters. So I may have a different feeling about that from other people who maybe live in this area, but I've thought that this road has been pretty good shape, except for this one mess up that's up ahead. Like I said, it'll be in the second part of the video from the flood back in February. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Give you an idea of a good old West Virginia country road. Can be a little bit scary at times. I know I was scared at times. I have both hands holding onto the wheel with a death grip at times because, yeah, if I don't know the road, it kind of bothers me sometimes. So, but all's well, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. And stay tuned. Part 2 to this video will come out in the next few days, and I'll have a little bit more information about West Virginia and maybe a little bit more information specifically on this area of Black Oak Road. This is Angie from Tourangie.com. Come to my website, read my blogs, make appointments so I can help you plan your next travel adventure. And if there's an area of southern West Virginia you would like to see, give me a yell. I have tons of requests out there, and I'm trying to get them done as quickly as I can. I'm only in the area once a month for less than a week usually, but I enjoy driving around and looking at the area and coming up with some interesting information and some history for you all. So take care.